Dumping Daisy. Excerpt. A love story about gentleman's revenge. He just made her feel what he had felt, and finally making himself unforgettable, without any violence or making a scene. We know that people get hooked on bad stuff all the time. They go to rehabs to cure that kind of problems, but sometimes people get hooked on bad people. Now for that there is no rehab ever built. It's up to the person under the knife. How to deal with this kind of problem. The simple mind of man is easily toyed with in name of love. People fool each other in the name of love. Some even keep options clear all the time. If they fall off the wagon in one relation, the next one is just one call away to start a whole another one. The love has become so fickle and easy. Well, it's not all bad. If you think about it, some learn from it. But, in the end, someone always gets hurt. There is one story of a person who could not change the player, so he changed the game instead. Sanjeev been in love with same girl from past 8 years. He is kind and loving, but her lover Divya, also known as Daisy, had her own problems. Daisy is a common girl with big expectations. She is beautiful and intelligent, and at some point he loved Sanjeev too. But she didn't love only Sanjeev. Yogesh was the name of her other lover. Daisy grew up with Yogesh, so the relation was long and deep. With Sanjeev it was passionate love. She was confused, but her confusion was affecting both Yogesh and Sanjeev's life. It's okay to be confused in love, and we all have to choose one or another time. Sadly, Daisy was ignorant of that fact, that she was constantly hurting both. It's the story how Sanjeev clearing Daisy's option for her, dumping Daisy. It's already been third time that she is back with Yogesh again. Sanjeev had left his job in Noida to be with Daisy, but it was no good. At last Daisy, again confused, didn't had the courtesy to explain everything to Sanjeev. He was hurt and wanted to hurt her, but he could not. He wanted her to feel what he was feeling. Just once was enough. So he planned something really big to get even. It's been a week since Daisy dumped Sanjeev. He was still in contact with her best friend. After her office hour, he purposely called her best friend when Daisy was around. He asked her friend to meet for coffee. He saw the puzzled expression on Daisy's face from afar after hearing about the sudden request of Sanjeev to her best friend. She gave her best friend her consent, showing she didn't care. But it did freak her out a bit when Sanjeev and her best friend met at the coffee house. He knew Daisy was there, Everything was going as planned. Sanjeev only talked about Daisy to her best friend, about how he missed her, and all the good memories. After coffee he specifically asked her best friend not to tell Daisy about what they were talking about. If she still told Daisy or didn't. It was win-win situation for Sanjeev, but asking her friend not to tell her about what they talked about was the twist, which worked splendidly. The change in Sanjeev's behavior and all not telling her that he still missed her. The curiosity was killing her. She went to coffee every time they both met. Sanjeev asked Daisy's best friend to meet him 2 more times. Same old chat, but at last meeting he asked her best friend to deliver Daisy his letter. Daisy was waiting for Sanjeev to leave the coffee house. As soon he left she snatched the letter. First she wanted to read it as fast it can be, then she realized her best friend was gawking at letter 2, so she decided to read the letter alone. When Daisy got to her room, she tore open the letter envelope, but found a blank paper. Daisy called up Sanjeev without a thought. Sanjeev. Hello Daisy. It's Daisy here. Sanjeev. Oh hi Daisy. Are you freaking kidding me? What? What's the meaning of this letter, and why is it blank? Sanjeev. Oops. I think I gave the wrong envelope to your friend. I am sorry Daisy. Sorry DOESN? Cut it. Sanjeev. Yeah, you are right. Well, if you ask me, it's better I didn't. Sent you that letter. What good will it do both of us? My words be like a blank paper anyway. One? Mean anything to you anyway? Daisy. Dawn. Say that. You can tell me whatever you want to say. Sanjeev. Okay, if you insist, I will give it to your friend. Bye. Daisy was waiting all day impatiently to read that letter. For some reason, she didn't. Slept the night before. Then doorbell rang. It was her best friend with Sanjeev's letter. She came outside running, snagged the letter and tore it open. It was blank again. Daisy was furious. She really thought Sanjeev was playing with him. Again called him without a thought. Sanjeev didn't pick up the phone. After 4 tries she gave up. Then phone rang. It was Sanjeev. She picked up instantly. Sanjeev. Yeah, I know. PLZ. Dawn. Be mad. I want to tell you everything in person. Please come to the coffee house this afternoon. Before Daisy could say anything, Sanjeev disconnected the call. But she was a bit relaxed that she will get to know what was in Sanjeev's heart at last tomorrow. This was not the love she was feeling. It was frustrating curiosity to know what was Sanjeev thinking, even though she already had few guesses in her mind. like getting back together or apologizing for all the bad stuff. Next day at coffee day, Daisy arrived at same table they used to sit. Coffee house was playing music. It was Daisy's favorite song. Then bunch of kids started bringing her flowers. All flowers were Daisy's, like her name, also her favorite flower. Then at last a cute little boy came in white t-shirt and gave her a letter. She was feeling so excited and delighted, and started reading the letter while pinching boy's cheeks. Dear Daisy, all this flower are as fresh as once I had love for you. Going to bed with you in mind and waking up to hope to see your face made everything beautiful, just like those flowers. But after a while you plucked the flowers in my heart one at a time. I was always wondering what was in your mind. But all I ever got was your excuses, which never made sense. You broke my heart whenever you wanted. You treated me as a pet. I was always there. I suffered to know if you ever actually loved me or not. Well, I had about enough. But for the last time I wanted you to feel the same confusion I felt. I know this week was hell for you. Not knowing what other person is thinking, and why someone is behaving this way. Well, that's how it feels to be on the other side. I wanted you to feel the same frustration that I felt once. I had a bigger plan to punish you with this mind games. Turns out there is still some love left in me for you. So I am leaving in mid-game, even though I didn't win. But I did got satisfaction out of it, and will never lose my heart to you. You were the biggest lesson of my life. Thank you for that, and all these daisies are for you. For the last time, and this time I am dumping you. Please don't ever show me your face again. Bye. Daisy had tears in her eyes. She finally realized what Sanjeev was feeling. Then she looked at the boy's t-shirt who brought the letter. Good luck was written on the back side of his t-shirt. She smiled after seeing that. It was revenge of the perfect gentleman. Even while taking revenge, he was too soft. Daisy got dumped for the first time in life. She was confused how she was feeling. She just got dumped and had a lot of Daisy in her hands and her favorite song playing in the coffee house. Sanjeev was also sure that Daisy will never forget him ever. Neither will we. The end. Thank you for watching.